Hello everybody, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Um, Part 3 is up today, so um, I hope you guys are going to enjoy. I'm still testing the, well, as you can tell, from, I'm testing from the same way I'm doing stuff from Part 2, so. But I thought, in this one, today, we should probably get to the next island, but we won't be heading there. We'll unlock it, but we won't be heading there in this one. I'm hoping it will only take about 3 videos on it for each island. But since the other ones get harder along the way, harder, but they get harder, but from what I've been seeing, they get faster to get stars. But it gets harder. And as you notice, our lovely Crystal was there to say hello to all of you. She's very... well, I don't know the word. But today we're going to build the guest part. It's guest part. That was kind of difficult. So I think we need, well, a gift shop. Yeah, they're trying to get the thing right with the controller is a little difficult. Also, I want to ask you people, everybody, you guys, bleh. I want to ask you guys something. I know some YouTubers do this, and I thought, why not? What the hell? But, tell me. If you guys are sitting down watching this and drinking something, what you drinking? And also, what's your favorite, food? Is it a carnivorous meal? Is it a... okay, I think this is the word. Herbivorous? I really... amazing. I was able to graduate high school, but I still can't know some words or words. Well, for me, at least for today, I got a Sonic cup filled with uh, ice and the Mountain Dew, the new Mountain Dew that came out for the 4th of July. But, yeah. It's good stuff. 50 different flavors at once. But now, as you saw, we have... I don't know why it's stuttering. Okay. We have a clothes shop, a fast food restaurant, and a gift shop. Damn, but it's blanked. But as you can see, now we need more power, and, well, power station. It was weird because the first video I was just going like getting my as Ian said, getting my feet wet, and just going through the tutorial and basics. And the second one was okay, but then I started having money issues until I incubated the crystal. Now, I'm working in enough money to keep me stable and build some things, so I don't have to worry about stuff. I do, however, know that the next island, from what I watched from other YouTubers, is going to be hell with my funds at the beginning. That's a very weird document. Not document, contract. She sounds so... What's the word I'm looking for? Seductive? Not in the... that way. I mean in the... she can get you to do whatever the hell she wants you to do. By spitting out kind and flattering words. But then she's also able to sock you right in the gut. And by gut, I mean profits. And lives, depending. I'm just amazed. Crystal's behaved for so long. She must really like her pen. Try to make it as nice as possible for her.
Huh? This is what we like to see.
Oh, I am so happy I could overjoy you with people's money. Snob. That was weird. It just... it didn't drive up turn. It just drove, stopped. Old 80s turning. Or the Pokemon turn. Now, as you can tell, I'm jacking the prices because I saw the Beaver doing this, so I wanted to test it out on the earlier setup and see what I could do. And it works, but it is a balancing act. You want to make sure you have a higher total per minute, but that's going to mean you're going to have a high running cost, but you should have at least... See, like, here I get... See, that's just nuts. I'm not getting anything. If I go down in price, with night vision goggles, I can get $85 per minute, but the drawback is I'm losing a crap load as well. But you gotta lose some to gain some. You know, I do wonder, are the people actually saying real words in the thing? I'm hearing repeating sounds, but I'm trying to make out if they're saying actual words or not.
Okay, that was impressive.
And there's the contract done. I just blew through the science division contracts on this island. Well, while we wait for something a little bit more interesting to happen, let me ask you guys something. The new, there's two new games that are coming out this year that I've got my eye on. Well, one my eye is on. The other one is a mysterious flag flying around, just waiting for them to drop something. I don't know what the hell I just said, but you get my meaning. Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Need for Speed 2019. Now, I'm wondering who's gonna be getting the Pokemon game out there, because it feels weird. When I go in public, I don't really like to. I feel nervous when I announce, basically, when I'm wearing my Pokemon shirts or Pikachu necklace, that I have the thing of worrying people think of me. Thank you, high school. Oh no, sorry. Thank you, school in general. Never was one of the popular kids. But no, I'm not. If people screwed with me, they knew very quickly not to. Now here I'm building another pen for the Draco Rex. Why such a huge pen for the Draco Rex? Sorry. Huge pen for the Draco Rex. Well, one, they're like the galley. They need space. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. But the other reason is because if I give them enough room, I can add something else in there later. And the another thing is, always make sure you have at least two in the enclosure at all times, or else you're gonna have. For some reason, Draco Rex has a very bad, what's the word? I can't remember the word. I'm trying to use big words, but it gets lonely, and then it starts banging on the fence. Then it starts running around. Then your people start screaming. Then it plays bowling with your people. You know, I probably instead of just guessing, I should actually just go look it up. I bet it's in the game, in the InGen database.
Who has a new contract?
I get the feeling they named it Draco Rex, the Draco part, because but they've probably found its skull first before any of the rest of the body, and its skull kind of looks like a dragon. So their thought was, its head's kind of like a dragon. Draco. What can we put after Draco? Just as, because there's already an animal. I don't know. How about Rex? Brilliant! We shall call it the Draco Rex. Yeah. I find it I like the I like the names of the dinosaurs that are fat that are were given the name by the location they lived in, like Edmontosaurus, Utah Raptor. You know. That water sounds weird. Oh yeah, back to the Pokemon thing and the Need for Speed thing. Um, I may do videos on those as well. I need to get a. I believe I need to get a capture card for my Switch because I don't believe you can record with your Switch. You can take screenshots, but you also need to have a Switch. Not Switch. The capture card. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about it. I was in my own head then. Why is it stuttering? It shouldn't be stuttering. Perfectly done. As you can see now, thanks to the Ceratosaurus and the guest thing, and the messing with the profits, the value of the things for the guests, I'm now racking in good money. So I don't have to, so the game doesn't get slow. Once you get low money, once your money reaches like the 100,000, the game gets slow. Yeah, need one there. Because if those Draco Rexes break out, instant. Wait. Why did that just sound like a pigeon taking off? It sounded like a pigeon taking off. And why are you freaking... I don't know if it's just my PC that's causing it to stutter. I hope it is, and not the actual video, because I do not want to have to go back and redo this. Yeah, right here I'm just thinking, should I connect the two exhibits or just make one giant exhibit and put other things in it? But I'm like, nah, because the population still needs to change. Now, most people would look at me like, why are you putting in another Hammond Creation Lab? You only really need one. True, but I'm not going to waste my time darting up, trying to dart a Draco Rex. And then hauling it over here when I have enough money to make another one and enough power to just... Ugh, man. The heat wave that's happening right now is nuts. It's only for about 3 to 4 days, but Jesus Christ. And 110 heat index. I'm amazed my house can keep up. You know? Yes, Crystal, I know. Uh, uh, Going back to the, Need for Speed game, I really liked Need for Speed Payback, and now I'm hoping that then 2099, they'll have they'll have it good. They need to have a good story, but one of the number one things they need is they need to have the cops be good. I'd say the cops being as aggressive they were in Payback, but give them the voice of the ones from the Run, because the ones from the Run sound like that you could piss them off easily, and they had actual feeling in their voice. Paybacks, they were more dull with their voices. Except for the final race. There's a part there that the cops sound. Well, the final mission, there's the part there where the cops sound, they did it right. But before then, it didn't work at all. Well, there's another part too, but most of the time, the cops just sounded very bland. But please, for the love of God, add some more customization. I just hope they don't go back to what 2015 was like and having it be nighttime all the time. And the art style for that in the video clips, I don't know, something about it just didn't feel right. It was like it was too advanced for for the time. Don't get me wrong, now we have animated Lion King now, but not with real life looking animals, so don't get me wrong, but something about the video to game graphics just didn't match up. It was like the video was what games will be like in 2030, and the game was like its time. Now we could get games as good as those graphics were, a whole entire game as good with just those graphics, videos, and the game gameplay in general, hell, that'd be amazing. But for right now, I'm just happy building off-road vehicles in Payback. I like making them look like tanks. I'm an off-road guy.
That contract is
I
complete.
like the
That means you
I
done
like
good.
hypercars
Keep
and
this up,
supercars
and you'll be a star player.
and old types too. But I'm full on. Give me a truck. Give me a Jeep. Turn a BMW into an off-road vehicle. I'll hop in it. Nothing like getting a little dirty, huh? I am amazed at how well behaved she is. Yay, now we can
Way
finally
to go.
get the demon Rexes. Why, thank you. Yeah, PC's easier. I'm still learning the buttons. But, it's a fun game. And I love how it's not as serious as Operation Genesis was. I actually rage quitted a couple times on that game because it was so a pain in the butt. I remember one time I was at like 4.5 stars. I was waiting for my Spinosaurus to finally be able to come out, and right as the Spinosaurus
Contracts help with
was
research. Research is the
um
foundation on which the Jurassic World properties are built. And oh, look, what have we
coming
here? A contract.
was almost it was almost, stop doing that, Dua. Anyway,
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
quiet, Claire. Um. Oh God, it's been so long. He was almost done generated, incubated, I should
There's a
say,
new contract that I want you to
and a
consider.
storm hit. Twister came through, knocked into my raptor pen. Didn't kill any of the raptors. The cyclone took about 5 people. Cyclone. Tornado. Twister. The raptors took about 10. And at the same time the raptors were killing, my Spinosaurus was walking out. I watched the star go
You really knocked that one out of the park.
from 4.5 to 1 star. And the only reason it was 1 star was because of the Spinosaurus. I was so pissed. I've been working on
All
that thing
hail
for
the
almost
Dragon
2
King,
hours straight.
the Draco Rex. Sounds so intimidating.
As you
But
saw,
it's
that
just a
thing said
plague.
lonely. It comes
However,
out
just
of the
in
damn
case
thing
they
lonely.
do rule the Earth again, don't tell them I said that.
It sounds like a gravelly pig. Huh. Well, I could bet a third bugger. Sorry, I'm not a British, I can't say that. Well, I'm Scottish and Irish and German. But I just like saying it. It's funny. It's better than what Americans usually say. The little rat or something like that. That sound, it's like... It's like a scarlet macaw mixed with a wild boar and a old chain smoker's voice. That's what it sounds like. Don't ask how I came up with that conclusion. Oh yeah, also, you guys got some dinos to name. Now, I'm going to be naming some of the dinos on our next island, but you got some dinos to name too. Hello, Crystal. I like Crystal. She pretty. Pretty freaking deadly. At this point, I was thinking, don't you think about it, girl. You've been a good girl. Camping. Okay. I'm glad I'm not doing an in-depth detail version of this game. Because some of these names I can't say. She needs a sister. Or a brother, depending. So, why not make it? Incubation speed and success rate. Keeping an eye on her again. I'm paranoid about my carnivores. Oh, don't get me wrong. As soon as I beat the game, I'm going to every single island and releasing them all. And I'm just gonna do a video watching the mayhem that happens. I think I'll do a video on one for each island and just watch as my dinosaurs go crazy. Ooh, she's gonna eat the goat. Ooh, and the goat did not survive. Yeah, I can't really. I have good money, but I can't really do anything with it until I have the next island. So,
I think you're up to tackling this contract. At least look it over.
that was the easiest contract I've ever done.
The more buildings we have, the more chance to increase our revenue. That is a textbook example of doing it right.
Okay. Dum do 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 dum 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 dee dee doo dum. Yeah, you got some Edmontosaurus to name as well. And yes, I wanted to name one Edmund, but I couldn't help it. Well, I wanted to, but I didn't want. I wanted to, but I didn't. I wanted you guys to give them names, so I'm just waiting for them. I'm freaking amazed Becky's still damn alive. Pardon me. What's next on this? Oh, I should do. I know. How about more guests? Or more guest capacity? I believe that was one of my monster sources that I put in there. It did not make it. Yeah. But now we have. Just look at this. Just look at this speed. And this is on a PlayStation for speed. Yeah, I'll take care of that in a second. Yeah. Yes, fake Chris Pratt.
Really great job on that contract.
I know. Oh, that roar.
Carnivore, I see. This time, a
Hello.
Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back.
Good night.
And a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
Oh, well, aren't you just cheery?
Numbers never lie, and yours are exceptional.
Yes, yes, yes. Money makes the world go round. Yada, yada, yada. I've been hearing it my entire life. Crystal's waking up like, what'd you just say? And I knew as soon as I had that Ceratosaurus, it would give me 3 stars.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta. A newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
Ironic, actually. Dum da 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 do.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased
Asset transportation in progress.
Oh, Lord. No, no. That was the Triceratops, not me yawning. Glad to hell I can't yawn like that. Science Center. I'm really trying to manage the space in my park. Am I doing good? I don't know.
Asset transported.
A task. Go and medicate whichever one that was. I don't remember its name. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not good with names. Faces, yes. Names, not so much.
I'm marking
this one complete. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, sir. Hello. Oh, aren't you pretty? You look like you got mud all over your face. Good camouflage. Hello, Screech. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, video's gonna be over a little bit over soon, so I'm gonna let it play out here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.